Welcome to No, I'm Not Human. No, I'm Not Human is by the same developers who made Home Safety Hotline. Home Safety Hotline is a game I finished maybe a month ago, and it's a retro sort of simulator style horror where you're working in like a maybe late 90s office. You're an office worker, and your job is to take calls from people reporting anomalies and other freaky stuff. And you're supposed to determine what the anomaly is and then help the caller not be eaten by some fucking horror from hell. But it was really cool. It was an awesome game. I loved it. Was there like heaps of character and kind of right up my alley with the podcasts and the games I play with anomalies and freaky backrooms and that mix of domestic, normal 9-to-5 shit job and the horrors coming through, and that mix of things is really cool. Anyway, that game was awesome. They just this is their latest, I think. Pretty sure this is their latest. And I believe the setting is the end of the world, and you have to find out if your neighbor or the people coming to your door are human or not. And that's going to be really funny. From what I can see, all of the characters look kind of fucked anyway. So I don't know how good I am going to be at determining the creatures from my fellow man. But yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I should have checked things before, but that's fine. We're just going to boot it up. It's kind of fucky too, right? I can mute it by putting the mic up anyway. Water sounds? Oh, because I'd be drinking. I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I love this aesthetic. It's just like overcooked and... I'm liking that theme so far. Oh, I'm actually in. I thought it was a cutscene. Things are happening. Hello? Yeah, this is cool. Okay. I'm coming. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? There's fruit. So let me leave it with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. You kid? Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Oh, okay. I thought it was aliens for some reason, but it's more mole people. Very cool. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. I think that's like home invader. I don't know if visitors just come in. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay. That's the fun. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Bro, I didn't say anything. That wasn't an awkward pause. That wasn't a question. People don't just knock on doors anymore. So true. People just break into my house all the time. And I don't want to make them uncomfortable, so I just kind of like let them rummage through my things. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Okay, so underground mold people, and at this early stage, I guess there's just like news reports, or we're just sort of starting to see. Fuck. It's all over. That might be the worst part of the apocalypse. There's nothing left. No comment on that. Better not to go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Why? It's the bathroom. What happens in the bathroom at night? I'll check during the day. No, it's just... What was it called? It's pushing me to go to bed. I understand. I get it. At 6:20 a.m. today. Wait, what's a noise commentator voice? There was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something yeah, that's how my newsfeed feels. It's like, yes, several dead in car crash. Kaisenet gave this family a car or something. That is the... that was a strange noise one. Okay, so solar flares is also a thing, I guess. Solar flares... I don't look that way, not anymore. What? Now I'm very curious. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes an anxious thought. Well, only someone could just explain what's going on. Yeah, that's fair enough. Whoa. Kind of just ejects you when you leave your room. Hairless cat? Where's my cat? Controversial, but I really like hairless cats. I've heard people say they're like ball sacks. I disagree. Yeah. That? That's just a straight JPEG. I can't even... Okay. I like it. Well, just a picture of a bathroom. Cupboard. Very good. Beer day. Beer day 1. Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize this guy lives with me. Didn't he say he had a family? Does the family live here? Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Yeah. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Maybe the visitors gank you only if you're alone? Maybe? Very peculiar. Very peculiar. So it's like the mix of you need people, but if you let in one of these guys, they're going to take my skin. or similar. Some similar process that I won't enjoy. Weird. People you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Well, I tried, but I'm traumatized from the bedroom window, apparently. I won't even open the curtains. So it won't drain energy just speaking to them, but if I bring them in and like inspect them or talk to them more, then that'll use stamina. So I guess that first step is very important. We'll find out what the signs are. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Okay, so this fella's leaving and I have to get someone else in here, sounds like, or the visitors will just bust in. So I have one day, well, I have until tomorrow night to assess anyone who comes to the door and decide whether they're the right person. Because I need someone here, clearly, or I'm going to get skinned. I don't know if I'm going to get skinned. Something bad will happen to me. 321-313. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. It's just, but I don't even know if you can see my hand. Just like very serious, and I like that. Time to make friends. I am so ready to make friends. I'm a very social guy. I'm gonna let in a creature that's gonna fuck my just I wonder if I just meander until there's a knock at the door. If it like, yeah, that's that guy's number. If I just hang out until someone comes, or if I have to prompt someone coming to the door. Kitchen. Oh, and this is like point and click style. When it's the like JPEG flat rooms that I can't walk in, I can investigate. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. It's getting too fucking meta right now. That was crazy. Hey, game, chill out. Chill out. I'm on the internet. That doesn't count. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone. I missed that first part. One of those magazines where you got to find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Relevant. Kind of like that whole uncanny valley thing. It's a dumb, well, I think it's kind of a dumb theory, but it comes from a real place where it's like we have that built into our brains where you look at someone who's doing like art or painting or 3D animation and they make a human face. But if they try to make it realistic and not like cartoon stylized, if they try to make it realistic, but a detail is slightly off, or they've done something slightly wrong in the proportions, we get like a negative response. We get like a, ooh, that's a shit painting, or that looks fucked. And yeah, that phenomenon, the uncanny valley, where it's like it's almost human, but it's not human. The two theories, the first one is about sort of pre-Homo sapien people. I forget the names. one of those pre-human. I don't know if Neanderthal is the right word. Anyway, one of those species that are almost human, like very close to human, post-monkey. I'm an expert, I promise. That's built in, so we knew our tribe, Homo sapiens, from the other Neanderthal or Homo erectus or something. That's built in. The first theory, I think, is that we can go, ooh, you're not quite a person. Like, you have most of the features, but you're not quite there. Therefore, you're a danger to me, and I'm afraid of you. The second theory, which is more fun, is it's built in from like those traditional stories of skinwalkers or shapeshifters across, like every so many cultures across the world have these shapeshifter stories, legends, mythology, creatures. I think the most famous one's probably the Native American. I forget the exact name. I think that's like the pop culture where it came from. But even in Te Ao Māori, we have so many stories of shapeshifters and changing forms, and like the Patu Paere here, or it's a common trend across all peoples. So anyway, giant yap, but maybe no reward, but it's either built in from actual science evolution stuff of killing each other with rocks, or it's built in from going outside and going, ooh, you look like human, you look like my granddad. But you're not my granddad. Because my granddad died in a fire 3 years ago, and it's 3 a.m. in the woods. And you come to take my skin. Anyway, that's the app session about Uncanny Valley. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that was interesting. If not, you've been staring at this JPEG of a family living room and hearing me talk shit for however long that was. Back to the game.